Camera, can we zoom in on my between shoulders and above Nick Jr.? Down a little bit. Perfect. Welcome to Pick Central. I'm your host, Nick. I'm here with Megan making money, Vibs to my left, and Kate to my right. We'll have Roan in shortly. He said he'd be here, but he does never tell the truth. But before we get into the sports, before we get into the picks, I got to talk to Yins.
Uh-oh.
Omaha Steaks is what we're talking about.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Spring is in the air, and that can only mean one thing. Spring grilling, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Steak experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to spring into something delicious with their semi-annual steak sale. With 50% off site-wide, grab all your favorites like perfectly aged, tender steaks, ocean-fresh seafood, juicy burgers, incredible air-chilled chicken, and decadent desserts. I love the alliteration as much as I love the desserts.
Ooh.
Plus, when you're out or when you're home, you can go to omahasteaks.com on your phone or your home PC and use promo code PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, at checkout, and it'll get you an additional $30 off your order. It's the perfect way to get fired up for spring. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com, code PICKS at checkout, and take advantage of this deal. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, and you're going to want to hurry because 50% off site-wide is only happening for a limited time. Don't miss your chance to save. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use code PICKS at checkout. Get an additional $30 off when you shop their semi-annual sale today.
Huh.
Minimum order may be required.
Nikki,
Sounds like a home
I'm
run.
glad you brought me in here. I have a 93-year-old grandpa, and I see him the happiest he will be 2 times a year when we get him his Omaha Steaks on Christmas and his birthday.
Oh yeah, it's for 98-year-olds. It's for anywhere between 98 and probably 5.
I don't know. I feel like 3 you can still choke on it, but you have the decadent desserts, so I don't know. But maybe all the way down to just like newborns.
I was gnawing down porterhouses at 2. But that's why I'm so big and strong.
What do you think the youngest age is to cook a steak?
Uh-huh. What's up?
What do you think is the youngest age to cook a steak?
Youngest age to cook a steak?
Yeah.
Oh, my son grills all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Only Omaha Steaks, though.
Oh, yeah, and he's good.
That's it. He is good.
I asked for mine well done, and he called me a pussy.
He did. It's a little Fisher-Price grill.
Yeah.
They only serve raw. There's no...
How was everybody's opening day?
It's not too bad. 9 picks out, and I went 5 and 4, I think. So not bad.
Not
great.
bad, yeah. You know, I went 9-0. I didn't put any of the picks out. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all for me. It's a good day in the Terrani household. The wife's off my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Rough.
I can't wear a hat without looking like every movie director, huh?
You really do. You do look like, but a nice one, not a creepy one.
Yeah, like Spielberg Abrams.
You look like a young Spielberg right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
I'll say my commute yesterday,
We saw the movie.
packed with Yankees fans. Not ideal.
Oh.
Not ideal. Kind of a ruiner, kind of a downer. But besides that, great opening day.
The Phillies win?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I'm sure they did.
I don't
Braves-
know what happened with the
Braves
Astros either.
Yeah,
No,
something.
Pittsburgh Pirates won.
TV went out.
They were up 4-1, and then they ended up winning
Black.
5-4. Great to see. But they beat the Reds. I predicted the Pirates would win 62 games this year, and they're on pace to shatter that.
Yep.
Yeah. O'Neal Cruz with a bomb. I was talking shit on O'Neal Cruz. I said he only batted .233. I did that to light a fire under him.
Motivation.
You heard it?
It was motivation. I know he heard it.
I saw him tweeting at you, calling you a proud boy afterwards.
Yeah, that was him. That was, a lot of baseball players have been doing that to Barstool employees. Yeah, but it was
we're
good.
mostly little ashamed boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Little,
I have
we're
nothing.
Not, we're not
I
very
have
proud
nothing
of
to
much
be proud
of
of.
anything. Yeah.
Roan, welcome in.
Good to see you guys. Happy to be here on Nick Central.
I guess that is what it is, huh?
Yeah.
Why does the graphic say Pick Central, though?
That's an
Must have got
error.
it Wrong.
The wrong PNG.
Who the hell's fault is that?
Ebo fucking up as per.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, hand up on the Nick Central. I will have an updated graphic for you.
Hell yes.
Guy
Does
for the
you know good
Reds hit 105 throwing to yesterday. Those boys are slinging it. 105?
Check that gun.
Yeah, something's
Check the radar gun.
You think they're juicing the gun, Viv?
I think the
Juicing that
gun.
That's a little home cooking.
I think they have the gun cranked up. They cranked the sensitivity.
Yeah.
They probably did.
So, Kate, I know you are the baseball expert on the panel.
Yep, big into baseball.
What do you have for us?
I have a little bit of a roundup just to quickly go over the day for everybody in case you're not as into sports as I am and you missed it. The top thing I think everyone's talking about, Megan Thee Stallion throwing that first pitch for the Astros.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. That's where I got my my handle, was just from one of her songs, and I didn't actually make money at the time, but now.
Yeah, your first name's Stephanie.
And I'll say it, what a pair of pants. Great pair of pants.
I didn't know an ass could get so juicy.
An ass can get truly.
Huh?
What's up?
You see that?
He's got it on the screen. I was
got it on
wondering
the
if
I'm trying to pull it. Oh, there
Hey!
we go. That's why.
There we go.
Sorry,
God
my bad.
bless.
So, I
God
think you have some
bless.
computer screen remnants on your tongue.
Yeah, bro. I mean, with an ass like that, bro, it's.
I've never seen white
I
before
thought
Memorial
skinny
Day look
jeans
so
were
good.
out.
Ooh.
As for the throw itself.
That's a relaxed cut.
Yeah, those
Boot
are
cut.
those are actually cargo. As for the throw itself, it was a little off kilter. You'd think for a singer, she'd have better pitch.
wow.
Oh.
Think
That's good sports.
small role reversal here. On the 18th and final opening day of his career, the Cardinals' Adam Wainwright wasn't able to pitch, so instead he stole the show at Busch Stadium. He sang the national anthem yesterday for his team.
Was it good? Actually?
Pitcher, yes, he got up there. His team didn't know he was going to do it.
Yeah.
It was a big surprise.
That was a fun part. I thought he was solid. He had a little like a country twang to it.
He's
almost.
no big cat. He's
Yeah, no big cat.
Yeah.
I was just saying, no, Mincy. Did y'all not hear Mincy's classic?
I
music
heard.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Saw it. I didn't hear it.
What
I'm
a s-
pretty sure he's been wearing that T-shirt since we filmed the video of us following him in New Orleans.
Oh yeah. He likes to cycle. He's on the SAS outfit plan.
It really does. Well, I thought this was cute as a button.
This isn't bad.
Yeah.
It was nice.
When he gets out of the line and his teammates are all like, "Oh, you didn't tell us."
I just thought that was cute. He's actually in real life an aspiring country singer, and he's like in his off time does small country concerts for like 500 people. He's like, again, who knows? I thought that was cute. I don't have
500's a lot. That's not
Is it
small.
Brian Williams or something? Has like he plays bass in like a band in the basement of a bar, like right around the corner on Sundays.
Love it.
Really?
Yeah.
The news anchor.
Yeah, the news anchor for like NBC plays for like 15
Lester
people.
Holt, maybe?
Holt,
Yes,
that's who
Lester
it is,
Holt.
Yeah, he plays for like 20 people in the basement of Hill Country.
It's always odd to see like famous people have hobbies.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to.
You've done enough.
It's like people really don't have any bandwidth for a famous person having a hobby.
It's like when George Bush paints stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
it just throws me off a little bit.
Have you seen Ringo Starr's paintings?
Oh,
They're ass. He does them in Microsoft Paint, sells them for like $700.
brilliant.
We got to get a star in. We got to get a star in this.
700?
Yeah. Not bad, but like it's not too.
Why is he selling them for 700? He has the Beatles catalog.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I don't know.
They fucking suck.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Finally, my third favorite moment from yesterday was, did you guys see the proposal? The Dodgers
Yeah.
proposal.
Oh my
Gone
God,
wrong.
yeah.
Ricardo Juarez, seen wearing a Mookie Betts jersey, appeared to jump over the outfield wall, sprint to center field. He got down on one knee. He pulled out the box for the diamond, was looking somewhere in the stands to, I guess, the person he was proposing to, and he got tackled. I felt like it was a little much.
The tackle was a little
Tackle
much.
Got
Like a-
fucking hosed.
He got, like, he wasn't going anywhere. He was on the ground already. And this
He's not a
person-
danger to anybody.
This tackle
Man.
was rough.
He's got something in his hand.
Shoot him.
I mean, holy shitballs.
These guys live for that, though.
Yeah.
That's right. You're like, you wish that would happen. You're waiting for someone to get on the field so you can do that.
There's 162 games a year. That doesn't happen every time.
Maybe
you
it
know?
was a
They're
fake
waiting.
proposal, and he just wanted that for content.
I could see this being a stunt, but I have a question for the ladies. Is that kind of a turnoff? Like you're about to marry this man, then he just gets rocked.
Ooh.
Or
Kind of.
Or is it like, oh, he's willing to go through that for me?
I think you have to
No.
marry the man that tackled him.
I think that's how it works. In some
Yeah.
countries, that's how it goes.
He steal right. He gets you now. That's the way it goes.
That's just how it worked.
Whoever winds up with the ring at the end.
there was a battle rap clip this week of this guy being like, "You got like titties and like long hair, like that. You look like my bitch." And like the girls, the guy who's rapping, his girlfriend came out and kind of like shook her ass, and then the opponent reached over and slapped her ass. And the guy who's like the boyfriend didn't do anything.
Oh boy.
He didn't do anything. That's why you can't pretend to be tough, because you
No.
start pretending to be tough, and then someone's gonna slap your girl's ass, and you're gonna have to prove that you're tough.
That's a yikes moment.
I'm all,
could you-
I'm all about equality. She can prove that she's tough.
Right.
Yeah, get out there and get him.
Hey, if you're gonna let that guy smack your ass,
He just assaulted you.
wow.
Babe. Defend yourself. What did we say? What do you ladies think about sports game proposals in general? I've heard that they're frowned upon by the female community.
I actually witnessed one time. Oh my gosh, he's so lovely. Dallas Braden we were out in California shooting something, and so he invited us to sit like right behind the diamond at an Oakland A's game.
Right.
And the couple next to us, at some point during the game, he proposed to her, and she was kind of like smiling about it, but the rest of the game sat there stone faced and like didn't talk to him, didn't look at him, didn't like say a word. And it was the most uncomfortable atmosphere. Like everyone was trying to make a fuss and blah, blah, blah. And she was just like, truly, it was like the most awkward, because I'm like an awkward person. Couldn't handle it.
you were
It, like
loving it?
ruined the game for me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like
ruined
patting
the
the guy
game
on the
for me.
back. I'm like, she's kind of nervous. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, no, I don't.
What do you think it was? Do you think that it was the environment where this happened, or do you think that it was the fact, or like she didn't like him maybe? Like she didn't want to get married and he put her on the spot?
I think unless you're both super into the team, and if it's like his passion and he proposes to you there and you like don't, and like me, I'm just like there for the tailgates. I'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Yeah.
Like, give me a hot dog.
I think you both have to be super fans for it to be a good thing. I don't-
Megan, what are your thoughts on it?
I'm kind of the same way. Like I love sports in general, and I'm a big fan of fun. But you know, I feel like whenever you get engaged, it's kind of personal. So like I don't know if I even like public engagements in general. Sorry if anyone got engaged in public, but I
Nick?
don't know how I like it in general.
I know you got engaged in public.
at the Met, yeah.
On stage.
That was years and years ago.
Now she's just on your back for gambling.
God. I feel like we can all relate to that.
Of course.
The old
Um,
ball and
I'm
chain.
constantly on my back.
Well, she gets on my back and I say, look down at your hand. Gambling's what got you that rock. Bitch.
She doesn't understand how this whole thing works.
Yeah. You can't reap the rewards and get mad at me when I'm down.
Which is very rarely ever. It's rare.
Rare.
You don't go down.
Kate, you have any more baseball for us?
I sure do. Oh, settle in. I've only just begun. I can't. I'm sure the comments are loving this. Anyways, 15 games yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
By my math, that's 30 teams.
Yep.
That's all of them.
That can't be right.
It is, and that's the first time since 1968 that all the teams have opened opening day.
That's a fun fact.
It is. Anyways, with the new rules, 10 of those games were finished in less than 3 hours.
Awesome.
Yes, and the fastest W went to the Rays in only 2 hours and 14 minutes. I haven't seen a Tiger go down that fast since 2020 when Echo, an 8-year-old Malayan tiger, was found with a
Yes.
man's arm in its mouth at the Naples Zoo.
Yes.
Police were there in only 17 minutes and took that.
Wow.
Only 17? I think that's kind of long.
It took a while. He was
Well, what are they going to do?
very sad.
Was that like at the Brooklyn Zoo recently, where like people have been going into the lions like cage or like tigers, like because like you're able to get into it, and they're just like taking videos of themselves like with like in the animal's enclosure.
Probably.
I feel like
Central
I-
Park Zoo. It is quaint. They have some dangerous beasts, though, and you could hop every single fence with ease.
What kind of danger?
Well, what kind of beasts?
Like, yeah, is it like venom that we're worried about, or like would you get mauled to death?
There's venom, poison, and maul.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
And you're right, very low fencing.
Yeah. You could step.
So why don't the animals just leave?
So yeah, I was going to look at some of the apes, and they were surrounded by like a moat, and I think they could just swim out if they wanted to. But I think they were just chilling. It's one of those ones with the red bulbous ass, and it's they just have like the hot springs, and they were just chilling in the hot springs. I don't think they want to leave.
Yeah, it's a good life.
There's hot springs in Central Park.
I don't think they're natural.
But these red-assed apes are probably just blasting their red assholes with these hot springs.
Yeah.
It's probably
yeah.
pretty nice.
You know when you find the jet in a hot tub, and you're like, as long as I keep a straight face, nobody will say anything.
it's their life.
Yeah.
You guys think it's dangerous to stay in a hot tub too long?
I think it's bad for the
think so.
testes.
I think you'll cook.
Yeah, I've drunkenly fallen asleep in one before, and like
That's
woken up going
Also
under.
very dangerous.
Shout out to my friends who were like, "She's fine. We'll go inside."
She looks comfy.
Yeah, No, I've had a couple close calls in a hot tub.
I'll spend more than 15 minutes sometimes, or like half an hour in a hot tub, and I'll get out like super lightheaded.
Get
Yeah.
woozy, and then like your heart is kind of just like kind of struggling.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
No, I know exactly
Okay.
what you're talking
Yep.
about.
You might have a heart murmur.
Yeah, I really might. It's scary. We're not all cross-country runners, Vibs. We don't have
Yeah.
the perfect heart.
Hey,
I'm a little concerned. So Frank, he was down in Tampa
Yeah.
for a commercial shoot, and then he flew back to New York to drive down to Miami.
Well, he had a soda review today.
Yeah, right. He brought Clemmer, and before he left, Clemmer was like, "Who's that tennis player that you have a relationship with?" And I said, "Oh, it's Venus Williams." And then he goes down to Marlins Park, and Venus is there as well.
What?
I think Clemmer's trying to swoop in.
What the fuck?
Oh, I
Wow.
wouldn't put it past him. He's slimy as hell. Clemmer, he's a real dirtbag.
Granted, they would look
Just
good
looks like a
together.
noodle. He's just gonna just get in there.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
he's
Like
got
a
all that.
parasite. She won't even know. He's lodged somewhere in her.
Like
Yeah.
ringworm.
Yep.
Right.
So much experience. He's seen so much.
Well, yeah, that and like I think they have a lot in common. Venus has her clothing line 11, and Clemmer used to be a necktie before he was hired here.
Right.
So
One half of 11.
right, and he's one
The
half
weight
of 11.
11.
Good God.
What he's kind of more her type
Yeah,
than you are.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like you're kind of her type, but he is like the distilled perfect her type.
Yeah.
He couldn't have been made in a lab any better.
That's got to be infuriating.
It is, and I'm concerned, and we're gonna have to settle this when he gets back. in
Yeah.
hand-to-hand combat.
But he could just hide from you by standing
What about
sideways.
knife
Yeah.
to knife? I know you've got a nice knife collection these days. Y'all should just.
Oh, I got plenty of blades. I don't think he has one. Nary a blade.
Mm-mm.
Someone did a Chris Clemmer impression the other day, and we were breaking it down. We've realized that if you people attempting to do a Jay Leno impression sound exactly like Chris Clemmer.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, cheesesteaks.
Speaking of, your husband doing the Mincy impression
In
yesterday.
that video yesterday,
Incredible.
sounded
like,
just
spot
like
on.
Vince.
And that's the thing was he that wasn't his best performance. He wanted to retake. I was like, nope, it's one shot.
It was
Just like-
perfect.
yeah,
It was
it's
beautiful.
great. Thank you. I'm sure he's gonna listen and he'll
He's
feel
a talented
confident.
guy.
He is very talented. I mean, look at our kids. We got great kids. Very
Yeah,
talented.
yeah. And he was half of that equation.
Half of that, just half. But you know,
Kate, I know you have more baseball to do.
Yeah, but we don't have to.
No.
No,
This
we'll
might be
get-
painful
We'll
for
get to
everyone.
it. I'm a basketball guy. You guys know that.
Of course.
And I made a thought exercise, a game for us today.
The basketball game?
A basketball game.
I love it.
So we are going to do an all-time great redraft, okay? We are all co-GMs for the same fictional team.
Okay, the
Call them
five
the
of
New
us.
York Knicks, but like spelled like my name.
Oh, yeah.
And what we're doing is you guys will each try to convince me which player we're taking first overall.
Okay.
So you're going to come and take an all-time great at random. Okay? But there's a twist.
Megan, come grab yours.
Megan, come on. So you will come and take an all-time great out of this pile. This says Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right?
But then at random, you'll also take a disability that person will have.
Wait, why does it say white?
So you're going to have to convince me of your player why I should take him first overall.
Even though he is one of these disabilities.
Yes.
And white for for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar white.
That would never work.
With a
That would
name
never
like that.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine Kareem.
it never work.
Yeah, it's like Rumpelstiltskin trying to guess my name. All right, white man, Mark. Oh, cold. So if you guys don't mind, we could try to do this, and I have enough for 2 rounds.
Yes.
Amazing.
So how about, Roan, you come over here. And Megan, I will take yours, and then you guys will both
Okay, sounds good.
take your basketball player. Take your disability. Vibs, player.
Oh man, really getting stuck together.
And
Yeah,
what are
you
the
need
rules on what are the rules on showing this to other people?
We're going-
Should I look at it?
Yeah, go ahead and look. Kate, disability.
I'm going to reach in the middle.
That's where the bad ones are. And the player. And Megan, here is yours.
Oh.
Roan, we're in the war room. We're on the clock.
Okay, for the New York Knicks, I have the player that we should pick. I've been scouting my ass off, and I'll give you the bad news first. So
let me set the precedent a little bit.
Sure.
We came in last in the league.
Yeah.
Our entire roster, we got to clone a player. We have Matt Bonner, but prime Matt Bonner for the Spurs 08-09.
Okay.
8.1 points a game.
White.
6'10".
Oh, but white.
Sure. So we get a chance for 2 stars. And that's, I think, with a team of Matt Bonners and 2 stars, we could really win this.
It could be the perfect team.
Yeah.
You look at the way that teams end games, it's really 2-man ball anyway, with 3 Matt Bonners in the corner. And if you want 2 players, I kind of have the answer right now. So this is my pick right now is Tim Duncan, and his malady is he can get pregnant and is very fertile / sexually active. So Tim Duncan gets pregnant. There's your 2 players right there. Tim Duncan and Tim Duncan's baby that he's had. And
can you play while pregnant?
You might have to take a little bit of paternity leave if Tim Duncan is getting pregnant. But think about this. 9 months of no wear and tear on the knees. You know what I mean? He gets a little bit of time off. That's extending his career by pretty much a year.
You've obviously never had a baby.
Oh, you don't
wear and tear on the back. Oh, wear and tear other places. Just throwing.
Oh, she's already defending why we shouldn't take Tim Duncan.
You think that his penis tip could get blasted out from giving birth to this baby?
Absolutely.
I think in this hypothetical, he has a pussy.
Bitch.
But I think that Tim Duncan with a pussy is going to get a whole different audience into Madison Square Garden for the New York Knicks. Like, I think that there's a lot of profit to be made as far as ticket sales, and then suddenly we have the room to get that off-season player, that second free agent to pair up with Tim Duncan, who is super pregnant.
You're already planning
his
for a tank.
boobs are going to be killing him.
Yeah, I think
boobs are going to be killing him.
Man, getting pregnant.
So engorged all the time.
Yeah.
You can't even
He's gonna
prep
have to
for that.
stop
It could
the
be
pump.
random.
But he could have multiple babies. They're saying very fertile. So you think about you're having Tim Duncan spawn.
A fucking rabbit.
But maybe five Tim Duncans, 5 little Tim Duncans running
I don't
around.
think, is that the rules? If they have a child, they're automatically on the team?
I think so. It's team property.
In the
But
contract.
then while he's pregnant playing, do you have to play a man down on the court?
Oh, wow. So that'd be 2 players. You might have to
Can't
pay
guard them at all.
Yeah.
2 salaries with the baby in there. Yeah, maybe he could hide it. I don't know. I'm not.
Well, let's see what he's going up against. Vibs, who do you have? Who do you have for me?
Well, if you want to build a team, you need a floor general. You need a point guard. I've got Jason Kidd.
Wow. Okay.
Unfortunately, Jason Kidd has leprosy.
Oh, fuck.
But that might be a good thing because his right arm fell off, so he can no longer blow kisses to the crowd.
Okay.
He's shooting free throws because that kind of annoyed everyone.
What's this thing? Yeah.
Yep. And he can't commit domestic abuse, so that's also a good thing that his arm is gone.
That's always a good thing, and I think leprosy is one of the best ways to
Yep. Give domestic abusers leprosy.
Now, I looked up leprosy will, once you get it, you have about maybe 14 years left. So that's not bad,
that's
but
plenty of
It's a
time.
full career.
I mean, it is a full career, and nobody will want to touch you. So you could
Easy to
probably-
box out.
Yeah,
Right.
yes. You'd have to worry about body parts falling off.
Yeah, him not having the right arm, a little bit of a
A
problem.
little bit, but I want my point guard to go to the left.
Yeah,
It's left-hander.
unorthodox.
Kinda
I'll
throw
say
people
too,
off.
dunk contest. If you slam dunk and leave both your arms
Oh my
still
God.
attached to the rim, you're gonna win.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah, it would. It would.
And there
Like
are
zombie ball.
Yeah.
there are other basketball players that have one arm. Like there's a guy in college right now who has one arm.
Yeah.
That's not a detriment. In some ways, it makes you better.
All right, but, I mean, would we rather have Prime Kid or Prime Duncan?
I mean, obviously, Duncan's the answer here. This
Yeah.
guy is like, what happens when his legs start falling off? Murder ball? He's just wheeling around the court.
I mean, this is a no-brainer, though. Megan came to me and she said, we got to take LeBron James, but he refuses to take off mittens.
That's your guy,
Yeah,
Megan?
I mean, yeah, that's my guy. I mean, obviously, not only is he good on the court, he's good off the court. He's proven that he can work with anybody in any sort of situations, i.e., Space Jam 2.
Mittens are the least
with-
intimidating thing a man can wear.
I understood, but LeBron has many years under his belt of proven ability, and now I think the issue is it's almost too easy for him. So the issue is LeBron now wants a challenge, and he's willing to be a part of this New York Knicks team, and he wants to show you that he could still be prime LeBron and wear gloves. It's almost a showboating.
Not gloves. Gloves give you control of the fingers. These are mittens. I don't even know if you could do the chalk thing at the beginning of
I have a question. Are these the mittens with the little string attaching them together? Because that's also.
They are, Kate.
They are. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, Megan.
Okay, but still, that's just an extra level of showing you that he has the finesse, he has the ability, the skill, and he's even willing to take a pay cut to just show you how good he is.
Yeah, but will he be determined to get a championship if he can't wear a ring?
We'll get it sized for his wrist. He'll wear a bracelet.
Oh,
We can always work around it.
damn.
That is a good answer. Mittens are slippery though.
Yeah.
Maybe his shot would be affected
I don't
by
think
it.
he would
He
have
would
as
just
nice
drive
of
to
a
the
shot.
rim every time. Just constant dunks with the mittens.
Can
not
you
even
palm a
putting
ball
the-
with a mitten?
What kind of grip is on these mittens?
These are crocheted by his auntie.
Oh, not the auntie.
That's tough.
I think that's a good case.
I mean, honestly, though, if you're gonna tell you, I mean, you have Duncan and Kid, and you have Duncan who's constantly pregnant. We can't have that. You have Kid who's got shit falling off places.
Leprosy's bad. Yeah.
LeBron with mittens almost sounds adorable. I think.
Why can't
he's
we have Duncan
more
pregnant?
marketing.
What is wrong with Tim Duncan being pregnant?
Because we have to watch out for the baby and him being constantly having to run and carry the weight of his team and the child. We can't have that.
I'm tired of you babying this baby.
Just a quick chime in. That might sound like workplace discrimination.
Wow.
That's what I'm hearing.
You don't want this pregnant guy, and hey, listen, he can get pregnant a lot. He's fertile. If something happens to the one baby, so he'll get another one.
So you're just now you're advocating for getting rid of the babies.
I'm not saying getting rid of them. I'm saying
I
their
heard
lives
get- I
are
heard get rid
valuable. So what, Nick? I mean, we've all made. I feel like.
Oh well, I
cases.
don't. Kate, who's on your team?
So I actually got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow.
Right.
Not white.
Oh.
But he refuses to play when his team has an even number score.
Oh,
Simple fix. Simple fix.
that's half the time.
He waits to go in until there's a foul shot. Whoever does the foul, if they make the first one, they intentionally miss the second one, and then he's in. There you have it.
Then you got to score again.
Yeah, but each time you score, then if you have 1 point,
But a 3-pointer ruins that.
Yeah.
well, they won't do that. They just won't.
Right.
The team works. It's another part
So
of
we have to
their-
change our whole offensive scheme for this man.
But that's fine. He is so incredibly talented that I think that's like the most simple, easy little fix.
He's just scared of odd numbers.
Ebo, who we taking?
Sorry, I tuned out for a second to watch back Kate's clip.
He was emailing HR about those baby comments.
Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I
No, it's
know
obviously
Kareem.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be accused of workplace discrimination. That's a big thing for me, so I think I want to take pregnant Tim Duncan.
Ah.
All right, so the first overall pick, we are selecting Tim Duncan, pregnant.
Wow. Thank you guys so much for trusting my scouting. You will not regret this. He will become even more the man he is when he's pregnant with a baby.
And you know what? We could do a second round if you guys would like.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Roan, I have a feeling you might go undefeated. Megan, step it up. You had mittens. You had mittens for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just need a
It's
challenge.
Ebo's fault.
I know Ebo wants to pay the extra money for the extra baby on the team.
Oh, that's both.
It's not plus EV play, Ebo.
A negative EV, but we get to promote
you.
workplace positivity. Everyone's included.
Ah. Okay.
But before, I want you guys to prep. I want you to prep, Megan. You have a little bit of a disadvantage here because while you research, I'm going to talk about Busker Irish whiskey.
Oh, the best.
It's the best.
Smooth.
It's the best. The Busker Triple Cast Triple Smooth is an extraordinary blend with an extraordinary smoothness.
Wow. Extraordinary and extraordinary.
It's
Both.
got all your bases covered. This new two-world Irish whiskey is born out of a modern Ireland where the contemporary and bold meet traditional.
I feel like I'm there right now. I don't know what it is about your tone of voice, but I feel like you're taking me to the Emerald Isle.
An old man with a shillelagh walking by.
Yeah.
If you will, close your eyes. Busker offers authenticity of a top-quality Irish whiskey while also bringing a disruptive approach to the industry with their modern and straightforward look and feel which goes beyond the Irish whiskey category. Take everything you know about Irish whiskey,
Yeah.
toss it out the window,
Okay.
get it back from inside out the
Okay,
window,
bringing it back.
and then add new things to it.
Okay,
wow.
cool.
Be bold or bust. The choice is yours. With
Bold.
the Busker, and find the Busker in stores. You can find it on shelves. Find the Busker in store. It's the triple cask, extra smooth, extraordinary smoothness. The Busker in store. Get it, buy it, sip it, mix it. Do whatever you feel.
Flip it, reverse it.
My word.
Damn. I want
That
some
was
now.
great.
I want
That
some
was
right
great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did listen to it with my eyes closed, and then I realized that's how I listen to Anus every time I put it on. So
Yeah.
now.
That's fair. That's fair. The lighting's been off in the studio.
You're still good looking though. You're still good looking.
Thanks, man.
You have a fantastic voice. You should go into audiobooks. That's
Yeah.
a side.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go into audiobooks.
You're good looking though. You could go into video books.
Yeah,
visual
video
books.
Yeah, what
You got
about
a
fucking
voice.
video books?
You got a voice for videos. There you go.
Thank you.
Is Megan not familiar with your audiobook of Where's Waldo?
I am the author of the Where's Waldo audiobook, the vocal author.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Bestseller.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
It made the game a little easier to find Waldo.
You know, it's not on me. That's on W. What's Where's Waldo called in England? Isn't it Where's Wally?
Really?
What a crazy culture that is.
What's
over
wrong with Waldo?
there. I know. There's no Waldos over there. I
Waldo.
think it's where.
Have you ever met someone named Waldo? Like a real life?
God.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Is it short for something?
Waldorf, maybe.
Ralph Waldo Emerson was just a Waldo.
Good call.
That's
Good
the only
Waldo
one I
pull.
know.
I guess I did meet him.
Yeah, and we did all meet him when he came in.
Oh yeah, he was in for KFC
Did
Radio.
the car wash.
Yeah.
True.
Can I pitch my guy?
Yeah,
I feel like this is going to be significantly harder.
you're itching to pitch.
I'm itching to pitch, but this is going to be a bad pitch,
Okay.
like Megan the Stallion,
Mm,
That
because
was a bad pitch.
that was pretty bad.
Bad pitch.
Great butt, bad pitch.
Were those just baseball pants or are those white jeans? Because baseball pants do make, your ass look good.
Yeah, I
I'm
think you're
surprised
like,
baseball pants haven't been a trend in women.
And
you
like,
should make them. You should make it trendy, Nick. You should just walk around in baseball pants all the
as a
time.
woman.
Yeah, I'll be the baseball pants guy. I needed a thing.
Blattman,
Oh,
Julio.
Blattman in baseball pants.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, in baseball pants, do you go pants up to show the socks or
Like
pants
Chipper
down?
Jones.
So it's a weird thing because I'm super self-conscious of my legs, as I should be.
Right.
Thank you.
They're gross.
Very strange.
He
but,
wears one up like in 2005, like when everyone just wore one jean up.
yeah, that would be cool when I was stomping the yard. Yeah.
Look.
There wasn't a
Big
yard I
bum
wouldn't
guy?
stomp.
I know.
But
Yard.
I would go pants up with stirrups.
Really?
Yeah.
Spats, galoshes, some high socks.
Yeah.
That's a terrible look.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. All right, so my guy, and this is our second overall pick, and this is the other star that we need.
Mhm.
And it's, of course, you're going to be really excited when you hear that it's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
Michael Jordan.
Go.
Heard of
But
him.
he's got a little something going on where, unfortunately, he gains 5 pounds every time he misses a shot
Mm.
and loses 1 pound for every rebound. So the problem with this is he's a volume shooter.
Yeah.
And he'll make maybe 50% of his shots, but if he's shooting 36 times a game and then he makes 18 of those, then what's 18 times 5? That's 18 misses. He's going to be gaining, you know what I mean, a lot of pounds.
Do the
18.
math on that.
That's like 600 pounds or some
I
shit.
thought you said at first that he
85
was
pounds?
He would
90.
lose
Probably
pounds.
90.
90 pounds?
It's nothing.
So he would gain 90 pounds for a high volume scoring game and he's losing 1 pound for every rebound. What did he average? 6 rebounds, 7 rebounds. So he's gaining 90 pounds. He's maybe losing 7 pounds. So that's 83 pounds gained per game.
So I think in this scenario, the weight dissipates after each game. So I think he progressively slow down, and I think you just have to scheme dunks, layups, high percentage shots.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you're doing my job for me, making my case for my star player like that, and I appreciate that. And
It seems like there's some collusion going on.
If
I didn't make the choice. That's on Ebo.
If he gets too big, can he have a heart attack?
Ron,
Yes.
even better. He averaged 11 misses a game in his career. So
11 misses.
So not
Oh.
that much weight gain actually.
50 pounds?
55 pounds.
55 pounds? God, my my math dyslexia.
No,
is
that's
showing.
about the same as a pregnancy weight gain. So
Really?
Fat people on your team.
yeah, really. Your
Wait,
team's
55 pounds is a pregnancy weight gain?
not for everyone.
For my first one, that was
Yeah.
I was at like 52.
Giving birth to a fully grown NBA player every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so to manage this out, I would have Tim Duncan be our star player, run everything through him, and I would put Michael Jordan on a little bit of a load management, and I'd have Michael Jordan shooting a higher efficiency, maybe 12 shots a game. So 12 shots, 50%. He's it's only 6 misses per game, so that's 30 pounds that he's 30 pounds per game, and I get him in the paint. I want him to get more rebounds.
Yeah.
So maybe average 8 rebounds a game. Then it's only 22 pounds gained every game. I think that that's very manageable for a Michael Jordan. He snaps back in.
You got to
He's a
think of the
great
wear and
athlete.
tear on the body.
It's tough on the knees, for
It's
sure.
tough on the knees.
And that would hurt his explosiveness, but he has a 50-inch vertical. If he loses even 6 inches to that vertical because of how fat he's getting, that's still 44 inches of vertical. Think about it. Mull it over, Nick. This is your team.
44 inches. That's like, what, 10 penises?
Yeah, 10 or 8.
Big.
Yeah, I know.
Vibs, why shouldn't I take Michael Jordan?
Because LeBron's better.
Damn.
Did you get LeBron again? Did
No,
I write
didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. So I thought, never mind. I got Steph Curry, and
Okay.
Steph Curry in the modern NBA, you got to hit the 3. And his disadvantage isn't even a disadvantage. He just refuses to play against teams in red uniforms. And I'm going over all the teams in the NBA that have a red uniform. Maybe 5 teams he won't play against.
Raptors, Pelicans,
Trailblazers. Oh, Pelicans. I didn't think about them. I said Trailblazers, Raptors,
Cavs,
Pistons. I think have some red in theirs.
Bulls.
Yeah. So that's like 6.
Okay, so if a guy can't, that concerns me for playoffs.
But so wait, does the other team know that he can't play
in the
against
fine
even red?
print, they can't take advantage. So if they're wearing it's on the schedule. Oh, we're wearing our alternates. We're wearing our aways. They can't change what they were wearing.
Okay. But what if I feel like in playoffs they can switch it up and wear whatever they want. You know what I mean?
In this scenario, though, home and aways.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
It's tough.
I think you want to go with Steph. They're going to play their alternate jersey sometimes because we feel like we have a streak going in this one. We can I'm stuck on this one.
It's tough. It's tough. Roan, would you? What percentage of games is that? Ebo, you're a numbers guy.
I'm bad at numbers.
So
I'm
Hawks,
losing it
Raptors,
too.
Pelicans, Bulls, Cavaliers, 76ers, Clippers, Pistons, Heat, Wizards all have red.
Okay. The Cavaliers I
have
feel like
red.
is a maroon.
Okay, so we can throw the Cavaliers out, but
the Cavaliers out.
they're
Is the
still-
basketball
And the
in there
Wizards.
red?
Yeah.
Or no, the Wizards sometimes have.
They have, so there would be 9.
9
teams, so
teams. They
30%
refuse to
of the league.
play against 30% of the league.
What if someone gets blood on their uniform?
That doesn't count?
Okay.
That doesn't count. He actually loves it.
But Tim Duncan cannot get his period.
Tim
Right.
Duncan has
Or
to.
can. He can. No, he can. He can.
He can.
Blood
Well, he'll
doesn't
be
count.
pregnant, so
Allowed.
we don't have to worry about it.
True.
I'm saying
that
between
works.
pregnancies.
Which is 3. I mean, that's 3
There's something
months.
else you have to consider, but you already drafted him.
30%. I mean, what percent of the teams does Kawhi Leonard play against right now? How many games does he miss?
Oh yeah.
I think it was
Half?
Only he misses like 60% of the season.
It could act as load management. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys are missing a lot of games.
I'm trying to think how good the red teams are right now. I know Chicago's kind of coming back.
Rockets.
Chicago's great. Chicago's incredible.
Chicago's great, incredible.
Really good.
Rockets
bad.
Rockets bad. Wizards bad.
If we played in the Western
Clippers
Conference,
okay.
there's only
the
one
Wizards,
playoff
New
team.
Yeah, or old Jersey.
What's up?
If we played in the Western Conference, there's only one playoff team right now that wears red.
Okay,
Go to the West.
Ah,
this is
easy.
good.
So we have to go to we're the Knicks though.
Ah.
But then,
Are we the
who
New
would we
York
meet in
Knicks?
the East? I mean, if we met the Heat in the finals,
The East would be
no
a problem.
bueno. Yeah, we got to think about the playoffs. You'd almost want more people in the West to wear red, so you could just have them for the playoffs. Well, for the finals.
West Coast is usually more blue, though, right? It's Crip Central over
Oh,
there.
I thought you were getting political.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Not this girl.
There's Bloods on the West Coast as well. I mean,
Oh, I guess there are. They're everywhere.
freaking
Everyone's
everywhere.
everywhere.
Freaking Bloods.
Megan,
Oh, what do I argue? What do I have?
we could take Giannis.
Oh.
We could take Giannis. But Giannis demands that his twink boyfriend is on the roster and starts.
Oh my God. You can't give up a starting spot. What are you going to bench? Who is it? Brian Scalabrine? Brian Cardinal?
Oh, we got Matt Bonner.
Look, if Tim Duncan
We're benching a Bonner?
if Tim Duncan can bring his impregnated self and play a full time, then why can't Giannis bring his little boy toy and he also gets some minutes? They have a fantastic connection.
Well,
The-
Roan was saying
no.
that he doesn't think the fetus is a human being.
Ah,
yet.
right.
Not until like after 9 months.
Right.
Yeah.
What are the dimensions of the twink?
Pretty classic twink dimensions.
Is it like that?
No.
I think
I think he would be from the East. I think he would be 5'4", completely hairless.
Oh God.
So
Just
he's
have him draw
slippery.
Slippery.
He's slick, yeah.
Let him draw charges all day.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Is he a basketball player?
No.
Dramatic. They will have a little bit of a dramatic flair. You won't have to worry.
Why would they be dramatic?
Because every twink that I've ever met has a little bit of an over a dramatic sense to them. So him taking those charges.
Oh, wow.
will get extremely played out a little harder. You know what I mean? He knows how to take them. So
Yeah.
I think you should take them both.
Ebo?
I have a question.
Sure.
Is there a minimum playing requirement for his twink boyfriend?
Yes. He has to play what's like a league average.
Like 35 would be a lot for a starter, but like 20 is like a bench player.
He plays 22 minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
So, I
I
mean,
think that's fair.
And you have to think of the jersey sales. I'd get the jersey.
Yes.
what's his name?
He goes by what's his nickname? What's his nickname? What's a good
Nick, what
twink
is his name?
What's a good twink?
Because he is Asian, but I'm thinking like Vietnamese or something.
Yeah, he's Vietnamese.
I'm thinking of a little.
So he's hairless and Vietnamese? Why?
No. Giannis, he's Thai. It's a black Thai affair that they're having.
Every game ends in a tie.
God. What's his name?
I don't know many Thai names. I was thinking of a Viet name like Faux Fun or some shit like that with a PHO.
Yeah,
PHUN.
His name's Faux Fun. Yeah, I like that, Ron. That jersey would
That
sell.
would sell like
Yes, it would.
hotcakes. Damn.
And that's all he does is play for fun.
Yes.
One of my best friends growing up was Vietnamese. His name was Michael.
What? Other cultures are
Stefan.
crazy.
Stefan Win.
Stefan what?
Stephen Wynn.
Win, but it was
Oh.
spelled with N. Yeah.
I like that.
These sound like good guys.
He was a great guy.
So in the Barstool
His
store, you
mom
can
was
get a New York Knicks jersey that says Faux Fun on the back. Only comes in small. For twinks only. We have a twink tab of the
Twink
store.
discount. Yeah.
Yeah. Kate, who else can we take?
Kevin Durant,
All right.
but he is white this time.
Oh.
Can't take him.
I would argue his real name is Kevin Wayne.
His last name isn't Durant?
Well, it is, but Kevin Wayne Durant.
Okay.
He's
Kevin
he's
Wayne
there.
sounds like a country singer.
Yeah, it does.
That sound Kevin Wayne. Went to a
Randy
Christian school.
Wetzler.
He's white, so
Yeah, I'm out.
What can I say? What
there's nothing I
benefit
can
is there?
say. There's
I'll take the twink Vietnamese guy on the
Yeah,
roster over a white Kevin Durant.
I've been
Exact
sitting
same
here
skill set. Don't get it twisted.
for like 10 minutes. I've Googled him and his stats and I've got nothing. I mean, just-
Ebo, who are we rounding out the team with?
I don't really mind the Giannis playing with his boyfriend. I think we could hide him somehow with scheme and stuff like that, and we'd have a lot of size with him and pregnant Tim Duncan.
Hide him with a scheme.
Wow, that is a
Now,
pretty.
did you hear my argument for Steph Curry? I think it was pretty good.
You must have tuned out for that, or my fat Michael Jordan.
I like Fat Jordan.
I think if we were a Western Conference team, if we were like the Portland Knicks, I think that makes.
Oh, fuck off.
I think that would have made sense, but
That's great. That's good.
You son of a bitch.
just thought of that one myself, by the way.
Hell yes.
Thank you
All
guys
right,
for
now
playing.
it's not good anymore. You're patting yourself on the back too much.
There was one that was they have 200 wives, and I'm just curious how that would go down.
Isn't that Wilt Chamberlain? Didn't he like fuck
Yeah,
10,000 girls or whatever?
Yeah, 20,000.
I don't think he brought him to
We would
the.
contact Game Time.
What's that?
Yes,
math?
they would have to.
Lots of tickets on sale.
They would have to contact Game Time.
200 Wives, I would love. That would be its own reality show.
But like some
its
of
own-
them, yeah, that would be really good if.
Yeah.
200 watt, just that name for a TLC show.
I would watch the shit out of a show like that.
200
Really.
wives.
You'd have to assume some of them are like who was a bad wife, a bad sports wife.
Pippen.
Was it Kiko Alonso's wife?
Pippin's
Bad.
wife.
Was she?
No,
Don't put smut on Kiko Alonso's wife's name unless you know for a fact.
No. Whose wife was he was a Charger, I think, or a
Oh,
Dolphin.
Sean Merriman?
No, who had a really vocal wife,
Giselle.
or like a bunch of Mahomes wives.
Ah.
Oh. 200 of
200.
200 of
Bunch
those.
of Brittany Mahomes. Are they married?
Oh, I don't
They
know.
have children and stuff.
Mahomes has a kid.
Yeah, I think they have a kid. They have
I
one.
can still have a a domestic.
Yeah, no, I got married.
Yeah,
with
that don't mean nothing.
honey.
You
By
don't
law.
have to be married to Papa Coco.
You don't have to do
No,
that.
you guys will have to face God, but
Fair enough. Fair enough.
At our wedding, our Alex's uncle is a priest, and he literally was like called us out. He's like, even though these people did not follow the Catholic rules, we're like, whoa, all right.
Stephen Che will be on before the show ends to give his trusted data pick. Hit yesterday. He was hot yesterday. But he went over to New Jersey really quick to put it in to bet on the Barstool Sports book.
I swear, as I was coming into work today, he was running out the door with his laptop open in his arms.
Yeah,
So he was literally.
He was getting his picks in. Today's show brought to you, of course, by the Barstool Sportsbook. Nobody cares about your bracket, and that's why you need to download the Barstool Sportsbook. Who really needs a bracket when you can just bet on all the action, and the Barstool Sportsbook is the best place to start. It's now offering a $100 sign-up bonus for new users.
Damn.
Sign up today using code TOURNEY, TOURNEY, then place $10 or more cash wager on a college basketball bet. Boom, win or lose, $100 bonus cash. Download and create an account today and use code TOURNEY to unlock your $100 in bonus cash. 2 incredible rounds are in the books. There are some shocking upsets, and they can only get crazier.
Wow.
Make sure you sign up for your account. You get a $100 bonus. We'll also have special bets and picks for me, Big Cat, and Dave. Hell yeah.
That's dope.
Great promos like Parlay Insurance, Underdog Insurance, and more. Download the Barstool Sportsbook and create an account today. And be sure to use code TOURNEY to unlock your $100 in bonus cash. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The way Stephen Che does it to get over to Jersey from New York to make this bet is crazy, too. He just hides in the bathroom so he doesn't have to pay the train fare.
Yeah.
He just takes the first train out of town, hides in the bathroom, and then gets in the train back and hides in the bathroom again. He is robbing what? It's not NJ Transit, Amtrak, I guess.
I think
No,
he's
it's NJ
TA,
Transit.
yeah.
But he's also said that he shits on 50% of his train rides.
Which is crazy.
That's the
Wait,
last.
what?
He said he shits on the train all the time.
Have you been in those train bathrooms?
They're metal.
I hardly want to piss.
I would go in a prison bathroom before I went.
They are prison They're the exact same,
It's the same
type of
thing.
toilet as a prison
with
bathroom.
less piss on the seat though. There's more piss on the seat on the train.
Yeah,
Prison bathroom
imagine if a
lasts long.
jail cell was jolting around.
Yeah.
That's the Amtrak toilet.
Crazy.
Shocking.
Can we see that Renfro catch from yesterday? I think it's the coolest thing in sports I've ever seen. Have you seen it, Ron?
Renfro?
Yeah.
The fucking why is he
Or-
catching things?
Was that his last name?
Oh. I thought you were talking about Hunter Renfro.
No, not Hunter Renfro. But he has my favorite sports picture of all time, him holding that bag of grapes.
Yeah, that is awesome. The outfielder who had the no look.
What was his last name?
I don't know.
The catch yesterday?
I was watching the
team was
Sports
it?
Center top 10 though.
Oh, this.
It was the
Look at
number
this.
one.
It's
Wait.
beautiful.
I don't know.
The photo's good too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is that Hunter Renfro?
Yeah, that is the Mississippi State Hunter Renfro.
Ends in E instead of W.
Oh, there's two dudes with the same name?
That's confusing.
Both professional athletes.
What the hell?
Those are kind of unique names too.
Can we not show the catch?
I don't want to jeopardize throwing MLB highlights.
Well,
Okay.
he went like this. Wasn't looking, caught it.
Damn, that's crazy.
More of a pick than a catch here.
Shit.
Winking it.
Yeah, it was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Is baseball not hard?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that hard.
Yeah,
So the way they gatekeep it as the hardest sport makes me
I
suspicious.
feel like they're gaslighting us.
they are. These dudes
Yeah.
are out of shape, always getting hurt. They could play 162 games, and like that shit is not.
I watched the Reggie Jackson documentary that just came out. He said, "You don't get paid to play; you get paid to think." And I was like, "Whoa!"
You.
That stinks.
I mean,
Yeah, it sounds
it's
very boring.
a lot of the guys
Yeah.
are actively using tobacco on the field, catching a
Right.
buzz.
Like the huge Sean. Like Jose Abreu has like literally like I think he puts an entire can of dip in his mouth. I don't like it's insane.
He must be high.
You guys ever tried chew?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one
Oh,
time.
of course you have.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I was in a college bar and I was trying to impress some guy. And
That'll do it.
yeah, and I was like, "Yo, I'll put it in a dip." And next thing you know, I was outside on the street, like my head was spinning with vomit, just 360 across the store.
How long did you keep yours in? I kept mine in
Too
for 10.
long.
I didn't puke.
You didn't puke.
Oh, I puked.
No, I held it in for 10 minutes and I didn't puke, but it was the whole time. It was grizzly wintergreen.
That was mine too.
Wait, that was mine.
Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't a pouch though. I was the long cut.
really?
Ugh,
Yeah, and I threw up my
terrible.
first.
Hey, what
time.
about actual chewing tobacco?
like Red Man? Are they still allowed to call it that?
Yeah. Method Man, Red Man.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
always amazed, like, because next to no one has a great first time dipping.
Right.
That I'm amazed. Like, so what made you be like, well, I'm gonna keep doing it till I like it, even though this is fucking horrible.
I'm gonna get addicted to
Yeah,
this.
you know what? I'm gonna keep. I don't know how.
I
That
feel like
works.
cigarettes are the same way though. Like your first cigarette, you're not like, oh, this tastes great.
Oh, I loved mine.
I didn't love my first cigarette. I kept smoking mine until I liked it, and then I was like, okay, Marlboro Lights it is.
I
I'll
remember
be
being like, I'm so high right now off this cigarette. Whoa.
Were you drunk when you had your first one?
No, I was on my way to a Dave Matthews concert in 11th grade in my friend's
Oh, nice.
minivan, and I tried, and I was like, whoa, this is awesome.
Were you smoking ever since?
Yeah, I quit now because I have a kid, but right up until I got knocked up, yeah, I was smoking.
So I think when
Loved
I
it ever
came in
since.
for my interview, I saw you outside smoking.
Oh, I used to smoke all the time. I would hang out down by the 1 train, rip heaters all day. It was pretty good. It was pretty fucking-
Kind of
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
It is.
So.
It is like objectively cool, except for how it affects the.
Besides the hell, I have a permanent like. I think I like permanently destroyed myself.
Externally, it's cool. Like
constant phlegm.
Yeah, it's gross.
I'd even think like you look tough when you're spitting. When you have a chew in, I think you look kind of tough. You look
Yeah,
cool.
you do.
Well, it
So you
depends on.
spit
what-
on yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Then
little
it's like,
dribble
what
out
you-
spit
Oh yeah, that's too cute. Oopsie. Oop.
into like a 16.9 ounce water bottle, just being like,
Yeah.
like kind of dainty.
Oh,
the
you know what?
spitters
The
around
best,
everywhere.
the hottest possible dip scenario, Megan. We've seen the oil field guys who are changing out the pipes.
Dude,
That guy.
I live in
spitting a dip.
Louisiana. That's not hot here. No, man. They're all like 5'3", and they're all like hard hats, and they're big old
Don't
trucks.
ruin this for me, Megan.
yeah.
God.
You're just seeing all their pictures on on Tinder or something, and they like all holding up fish or with like their little big caps on.
Don't ruin my dream. Gosh.
Stephen Che just got here and he's being chased by 2 Amtrak officials.
And it's not for not paying; it's for shitting all over the
He
seat.
is breathing very. He's
Look at
like,
this. Whoever has any qualms about Barstool Sports, look at that couch right now.
That's the smartest couch I've ever seen.
Well,
Smart ass couch.
can you get out there just for the brochure picture?
Get security in there too.
Dude,
yeah.
Barstool's looking like the
Actually,
cover of a
it's
health
actually
book.
Giannis's boyfriend that's here for the interview.
Yeah.
Comes off
He's
running
doing
up.
it.
It's still Ebo, just widen out a little bit more. No, other way.
Other way.
Go right a little bit.
No, a little bit more because we got someone to the.
That's the Barstool I know.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
That's
Oh,
Barstool.
okay.
That is Barstool.
And look, there's a woman on the screen too.
And now pan back to all the white people on the microphone.
Yeah, let us get back to the talking.
Oh my God.
All of the disabled people on this broadcast.
Oh man.
Sitting down. I need to find a way to sit down less. This shit is killing me.
They say sitting's the new smoking.
Yeah. Kate, you've been
Yes.
sitting.
I've been sitting since high school on
Yeah,
the way
you-
to a
you-
Dave Matthews concert. I sat down and I've been sitting ever since.
You've been canceling out your sitting with cigarettes, though,
I
so
have.
that's good.
It's been getting me up.
Yeah, I used to hate
Um,
my first sit. I hated it.
But then
It took a while. I had to get drunk to be able to sit.
Imagine if we all had standing desks. It's like poor Nick, he would have to like worry about his legs so much more.
no, they'd probably get a little bit thicker.
Oh, maybe.
Or you'd have
Maybe
braces
more.
like
Oh, yeah, I would.
like Forrest Gump. You'd be like a little toddler in like a playpen, like just suspended under your under your
One of those
groin
little
area.
round thingies.
Yeah, just like bouncing all day.
Just let me have this. No, I'm going to be like this forever. Let's get to the picks. Megan, do you have some picks for today? And
The only one I got is LSU women's. Let's go. They're playing Virginia Tech today in the Final Four. So Kim Mulkey, we got some great shirts over at the Barstool Sports store. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. They're fantastic. Drip Goddess.
and I hate
yeah.
Virginia Tech. Hate them.
Fuck Virginia Tech.
The Hokies.
I hate the Hokies.
Ooh.
Oh, are we closing out?
Che, what
Hey,
you
come-
Che, get in
Hey.
here, Che.
Look at him.
Hey!
He's just so involved into the data and the numbers.
Sixers -5.
This looks like a
Oh, he
hype
can't.
video for
Wait,
the
yeah.
Scripps spelling
Oh
bee.
no!
It's like him prepping.
He wagged his
Yeah.
Mom spaghetti. He's just like
Yeah.
looking in the mirror. It's time. You got to spell alopecoid.
Dude, they should redo 8 Mile, but for like a spelling bee.
Alopecoid's the word that almost killed that dude.
I'm putting money on Florida
Really?
Atlantic
Florida
are?
Atlantic.
+5.
Sixers -5.
That means
Iowa.
Yeah.
We moving the line a little bit.
He has a,
Iowa
I
women's.
FAU is a likable coach, too.
yes.
Hmm?
I like
Likable
'em.
coaches don't win championships.
I hate UConn. I want them to lose. So I'm going both Florida teams.
Let's go.
I actually planned on coming out and giving nothing but Knicks. So
Oh!
Ah.
Nick Offerman,
Lachey is probably my favorite Nick, followed closely
Nick
by
Carter.
Page.
thinking about him because
I
of
like
Aaron.
Jeremy Lin.
RT.
What the hell?
Little sass.
I don't know why that shocked me so much.
What, Will Sasquatch?
Yeah, being in the office.
Early too. Early for
What?
the yak. All right, the yak up next. Let's hope those guys.
Don't suck.
Yeah, let's hope those guys don't.
Hey guys,
fucking
thanks
suck.
for filling in for everyone today.
Yeah, hey.
Love you,
it was
Megan.
fun. Megan, we'll
Love
see
you
ya.
guys.
See ya.